Welcome to HearAdvisor, where we put hearing aids to the test to assess their real-world performance and ultimately make you a more informed consumer. We accomplish this by leveraging the latest science and by providing audio samples so you can assess devices with your own ears. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of HearAdvisor's 2023 Expert Choice awardees, Lexie B2. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Taddy from HearAdvisor, and in this video we're talking about Lexie B2 powered by Bose self-fitting OTC hearing aid. These receiver-in-canal style devices are FDA regulated and they offer rechargeability, personalization, app control, and audio streaming for iPhones. They are available for roughly $999 and they can be purchased either online or in-store at consumer electronics retailers. As this is an OTC hearing aid, it is self-adjustable and is designed for those with a perceived mild to moderate hearing loss. Lexie B2 does not require professional assistance and it offers one of the simplest app interfaces for personalization. You are in the driver's seat when it comes to customizing B2, but you can speak with a Lexie expert for real-time help with your devices. Before we get too far into our testing, this video is sponsored by HearX USA, which makes Lexie devices. However, they were not involved with the writing or production in any way, and they did not have final approval before we published this video. So rest assured, everything that follows is our thoughts after testing B2 in our lab. Before we listen to the audio samples from our lab, let's take a look at Lexie B2's test results. We test all devices in our custom-built lab and first measure products using our initial fit protocol. For B2, this meant setting the directionality to front and increasing the main world volume control from default to 70. This matched B2's gain best to our standard moderate sloping sensory neural hearing loss. The first measure we looked at was our prediction of how much improvement to speech intelligibility Lexie B2 provides in quiet to moderately loud environments. On this measure, the device performed very well, receiving a score of 4.6 out of 5. This corresponds to almost a 60% increase in the number of words correctly recognized. This value is at the top end of what we observe in high-end prescription products. We next look at the same measure but in loud environments like noisy restaurants. On this measure, the score went down to 2.4 out of 5 stars. The reduction is common for all devices we have tested, as providing benefit in high-noise situations is a significant technical challenge. B2's performance in this category was again similar to high-quality prescription devices. Up next was how often the device feeds back. Feedback is that annoying squealing or whistling sound that occurs when a hearing aid microphone picks up its own output. On this measure, B2 had a medium score of 2.7. You may therefore experience some squealing if you put your hands near or on your ears. The sound quality of your own voice while wearing the hearing aids is also important. Some devices make your voice sound boomy, as though you're wearing earplugs. This is not a concern with B2, as it received a 4.8 out of 5, making it the highest ranking device for this given category to date. The small ear tip and receiver size means that your voice should not take on a boomy sound quality when speaking. While some people will need a larger, more occluding ear tip, this test is based on the standard tip Lexie B2 ships with. The last thing we looked at was streaming quality. B2 received a 2.3, which is consistent with other open-fit traditional receiver-in-canal style hearing aids. More occluding ear tips and even different speaker types are generally needed to raise this score. However, the audio streaming is a more recent update to B2, and it is a nice addition. We also program hearing aids following audiological best practices, optimizing their output for speech intelligibility. This approximates how the device may perform in a best-case scenario. We did this for Lexie B2, and there were no major changes to the scores, as the interface is simple and it didn't provide opportunities for further customization beyond that initial fit. To simplify all these scores, we also like to provide a single number representing each device's overall performance. This is our SoundScore, which is calculated by averaging all scores based on importance ratings from both individuals with hearing loss and professionals. Lexie B2 has a SoundScore of 4.6 and therefore received the 2023 HearAdvisor Expert Choice Award. Now let's listen to audio samples of how Lexie B2 sounds in a typical cafe setting. You'll first hear an open-ear audio file, which emulates you sitting in the cafe without any hearing devices on. We'll then progress to Lexie B2 at our initial fit protocol and professionally adjusted protocol. It is important to know that we program devices for a moderate sloping hearing loss, which is a very common type of age-related hearing loss. These settings may not therefore align with your individual hearing needs. Also, wear a good set of headphones and keep the volume consistent to hear these samples with the greatest detail.
Oh, I think she's so talented.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Emily's always taken her paintings very seriously.
I can tell. How long has she been painting?
She started painting around 5 years ago.
She has certainly come a long way. What are some of her other works?
Well, she generally likes landscapes like this. Sometimes, though, she'll paint her backyard in different seasons.
Well, she's a regular Monet.
We'll now hear the audio streaming quality of Lexie B2. This time we'll start with the original audio without any processing or streaming. We'll then switch over to how the song sounded when streamed to our mannequin's ears using B2 hearing aids. Our testing supports that Lexie B2 is a high-quality OTC hearing aid, offering features expected of modern, advanced devices. Furthermore, Lexie B2 offers significant speech benefits, which is rather impressive given the simplicity of the manual adjustments available in the app. Again, Lexie B2 is available for roughly $999, making it comparable in cost to other reputable OTC products and much less expensive than most traditional hearing aids. B2 therefore has a rather high price to performance ratio. If you would like to learn more about the hands-on side of this Lexie product, HearingTracker.com has a full review. A link is included below. I'm always curious how these products work in the real world, so please share your thoughts and feedback if you have had the chance to get these devices on your ears. That's it for this video, and if you found the information useful, please consider hitting the like button and be sure to subscribe so you are notified of our next review. I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.